Alright, in this video, your objective is to be able to learn the language of algebra. And this is something that we have started, but we're going to continue to learn about. In this, I want you to go back after we finish and make sure you can answer all of these questions. So make sure you know what a variable is, a coefficient, a constant, a term, and parts of the algebraic expression. Put your name, the date, and your class name. Alright, so again at any point I would recommend pausing the video and trying something first, and then unpausing the video and seeing if you got it right. So we're just going to review the order of operations over here. Remember, I always write please, excuse, my dear, and Sally. So mammals with the longest tails. First, maybe make an estimate. Which animal do you think does have the longest tail? And then we are going to go ahead and solve this. So in the first one we are going to do is 10 minus 4. 10 minus 4 is 6. Expressions, and I have 3 times 3, which is 9. 9 times 7 is 63. I'm going to actually write it over here. So I have 2 plus 63 minus 6. Okay, and now I do my addition and subtraction from left to right. So 2 plus 63 is 65, minus 6 is 59. The leopard, there's no parentheses, so I'm going to go ahead and do my exponents. Let's see if I can focus this. Okay, so 5 squared is 25, and then 5 times 6 is 30. So I have 30 plus 25, which is 55. Okay, the African elephant, I have parentheses, so I have to do 72 divided by 8, which is 9. 6 times 9 is 54, minus 3 is 51. The African buffalo, I have 6 squared, which is 36, divided by 9, minus 12. Okay, so 36 divided by 9. So 36 divided by 9, we have 51. I'm going to rewrite it over here. So I have 51 plus 4 minus 12. 51 plus 4 is 55 minus 12, and we have 43. Alright, the giraffe, we have 4 cubed, which is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64. And then 3 times 7 is 21. And that's also going to be 43. And then the red kangaroo, I have 48 divided by 6, which is 8 times 4. So 11 plus 32, and that's 43. So you can see they actually are in order. The Asian elephant has the longest tail. Alright, so that was just a warm-up. Let's define what a variable is. A variable is a symbol. Most often it will be a letter that stands for a number. A coefficient belongs to the variable. Example 6n. A constant is a fixed value. It's just a number that is by itself. So if we have 7n plus 6, 6 is our constant. And if a variable does not have a coefficient, it is 1. Alright, let's turn the page. So true or false? I want you again to pause the video, see if you can answer these, and then we'll go through them. So 3x minus 7, x is a variable, that is true. And 4y plus 28, y is the variable, that is true. And 4x plus 2, 2 is the coefficient, that is false. 4 is. What is the constant in 6x minus 8? The coefficient in negative x plus 12, that would be negative 1. And the constant in x minus 2, that would be 2. An algebraic expression contains a variable, symbols, and numbers. 3x plus 8 is an algebraic expression, 12 is not. And then we have a term. A term can be assigned a positive or negative number, a variable, or a coefficient multiplied by a variable. Each term in an algebraic expression is separated by a plus or minus sign. So 15w is one term, and then as soon as we see a plus or a minus sign, we know that we have separated terms. So for here we have one term and two terms. So that's 2, 1, 2, 3. That is 3. Okay, so again, I want you to go ahead and do these. When you are done, I will check it over, but I do want you to also fill in this part, which you might not know how to do. So we have expression, variable, and coefficient. So a variable is part of an algebraic expression. In between a coefficient and a variable, a coefficient comes in front of the variable. In between expression and coefficient, we can write an algebraic expression must contain a variable with a coefficient in front. Okay, so now that you have that done, again, make sure you go ahead and fill this in. This is what I'm going to check when you're done.